Hi, Nancy and Tim here. Today we want to talk to you about the art of accompaniment. So in chamber music, we often have a melody line, and sometimes you have to be the person that plays that melody, and then other times there's an accompanimental line, and that shifts between different instruments, and you have to know how to become a good or great accompanist. So Tim, what do you think makes a great accompanist in chamber music terms?
Well,
Okay, that's enough out of you. So now we're going to talk about the qualities of being a great accompanist. Tim, what would you say some of those qualities are?
well, a good accompanist is basically just an excellent all-around musician. Someone who listens well, musical, expressive, voices well, has good balance between the hands, balance between parts. So I can think of a couple of examples of people that I've always enjoyed listening to. The first one that comes to mind is Benjamin Britten. I can think of Bela Bartok, his recordings with Szigeti, Richter playing with Oistrakh, and I think my all-time favorite is Rudolf Serkin playing with Bush, going back to the Schubert Fantasy. That recording is stunning. And then there's some conductors that I think are just stellar accompanists as well. Not at the piano, though Leonard Bernstein was, but he was also a great accompanist with his orchestra.
Yep.
And then British conductor Barbaroli, who's just fantastic. And I can think of an early recording with Horowitz playing Rachmaninoff's Third Piano Concerto from the 40s. Just what a great artist, the two of them together. You know, what's really interesting is wondering what some of the great artists from the past would have been like. I wonder what Beethoven would have been like as an accompanist, or, you know, or J.S. Bach, for instance,
Yes.
how he would have handled the role.
When I think of some really great accompanying, I think about string quartets and the great string quartet performances. Sometimes you'll hear a piece and you're just so enraptured by the exquisite playing by the first violinist. However, behind the scenes or right next to them is the second violinist who's shaping so empathetically, so beautifully, so subtly. They are, in fact, the reason that first violin line sounds so spectacularly wonderful. And do they get any credit for it, those second violins? Not really.
But they're getting credit now.
Yeah, until now. When a musician is playing the supporting role, and if they're a really good accompanist, they are listening super carefully, they are being really empathetic, they are sensitively shaping such that they enhance the melody. And I guess they're even reading the minds of the person playing the melody.
I can read your mind. I know what you're thinking.
What am I thinking?
You're thinking I can't do it. So we're going to leave you with some examples of bad supporting musicians, bad accompanists, or as Nancy likes to say, accompaniminists.
Don't be a Debbie Downer. Don't be a melody splainer. Sorry. Yeah, that sounds great, but you know, I really think you should be heading towards bar 5, starting a lot less in bar 4, heading to bar 5, and then coming down a little bit in bar 6, and then thinking long scale, long term, all the way to bar 10.
But I did start at bar 10.
Don't be prima donna.
Don't be Polly Pointer. And here you're too loud. And here we need more pedal. And right here I want 2 eggs over easy with coffee, 2 sugars and 1 cream. My students give me socks with composers on them. Do you get that?
No.
Anyway, we'll talk about that later. Yeah.
Thanks so much for watching. Feel free to leave a comment below and click subscribe.
And if you'd like more information about the Tuckamore Festival, please visit tuckamorefestival.ca. Thank you. Bye-bye.